Hey Sagittarius. Ooh, hey Sagittarius. I'm doing a reading for you for the full moon in Leo, right? Hold on, let me fix a little bit. Okay. I'm doing a video for you for the full moon in Leo, right? So this is the energy that is pulling for you, okay? Last night, I replanted my cactus, right? Okay. And it had gotten so big, it broke the planter. It broke the planter. It had like literally overgrown this planter so much, right? um it stopped growing. It wasn't happy. My cactus wasn't happy. It was struggling. It was on the struggle bus a little bit, right? And I replanted this cactus, and it kept like stabbing with its little pokey things. I had like spurs everywhere, right? It was uncomfortable. It didn't want to be moved. It didn't want to be messed with. It thought it liked its old home, right? And I put it in this new planter, and I feel like this cactus grew like 4 inches, y'all. Right, Sagittarius. I feel like that's kind of the energy that you're going through at this time, right? I feel like you've been like I feel like you've overgrown where it is you're at, right? Now, however Sagittarius sits in your birth chart, right? I feel like you think that you're happy in this space, right? Um, but you're having growing pains, right? Like you're having growing pains, you're uncomfortable, it's not fitting right. Like I feel like you've overgrown your planter, right? I feel like it's time for you to be put into a situation that is more beneficial for yourself, for your growth here, right? And I feel like it's going to be uncomfortable at first. You might try to like resist it here, right? But as soon as you are settled in here, you're gonna yeah, your rooting system's gonna start growing here, right? Like you're gonna start getting a lot taller. No. Yeah, I feel like it's almost like a small fish or a big fish in a small pond here, right? Yeah, that's definitely the energy that you're in. I feel like like you have too many limitations for you. You can't reach the heights that you're supposed to be going in at this time, right? So it's time for you to get replanted, find a new space, a new place that's better for you, for your growth here, right? Something that you're actually trying to achieve. Yeah, you have goals. You have goals. You have things that you're wanting to accomplish here, right? And I don't think that you can get these things done in the position that you're in at this time, right? Yeah, you have a yeah, you have a space and a place that's going to be very beneficial for you. You're gonna reach new heights, take the distance here, right? But it's just about allowing yourself to go through that, right? All right, Sagittarius, let's get into your cards here for you. First out, we have the devil. We have the devil. Yeah, I feel like there could be a lot of like toxic holdings that you have going on at this time, right? Yeah, I feel like you're in a situation here where it's just not healthy for you any longer. Like it's not conducive to your growth, right? I feel like you could feel like almost obligated to the situation here as well. Like you have to stay here. I feel like there's a lot of strings attached, right? It's almost starting to feel like a prison for you here as well, right? It may look good, it may feel good, right? But it's not what you're really wanting to go through here, right? You're wanting a new beginning. You're wanting a new beginning, right? I feel like in this new space, in this new place that you're going here as well, you're going to be releasing a lot of toxic patterning, a lot of old ways of being here as well. Look at this like little mandala down here. It's a whole new pattern. What you're going towards, where you're going next, it's not going to be the same patterns. It's not going to be the same place. It's not going to feel the same either, right? It's going to be risky. It's going to it's gonna look like a big jump here. Like, look, it's almost like she's gonna jump into a pond, that whole big fish, small fish pond thing. Yeah. Yeah, where you're going now, it's gonna be so different, right? It's worth taking the risk though, right? Yeah, it's worth taking the risk. And then we have Two of Pentacles. I feel like once you almost allow yourself to like branch out here as well, I feel like you're gonna have a lot more balance within yourself, as well as balance within your financial stability here as well, right? The more that you're going into this place of uncomfortability, trusting the process, trusting in your growth process here as well, right? I feel like you're going to be amazed at how things are turning out for yourself, right? Yeah. I think there was a lot of, I think that's what this devil card was. I feel like there was a lot of like fear space, uncertainty, worry. And so I feel like you were almost like allowing yourself to stay stuck in a place that you knew you weren't happy. Like, look at this guy. Look at this little, he's on a string. He's miserable here, right? Like you knew you felt uncomfortable. You knew you weren't happy, right? You knew you felt controlled, obligated, like just uncomfortable, like things just weren't, but it felt comfortable, right? And I feel like that was the toxicity of it. I feel like you were just fearful of moving forward, fearful of what's to come, what's next here, right? But I don't think you were realizing like how out of balance this was putting you, right? Like when you're on these strings here, it's like almost like you can only make as much money as this person allows you. You know, when this person asks you to dance, you got to dance, right? And it's so Sagittarius, it's really just about like breaking all those strongholds. I feel like it's just strongholds here, right? A lot of fear, uncertainty. I feel like you've been working through here as well, right? And I don't think that it's almost like this new place that you're going to. I don't think you even like understand how great it's going to be for you. Like once you get in, once you get settled in, once you really just allow yourself to be free and enjoy that space here, right? It's almost like I feel like it's almost like you've been in a cage here and it's like somebody finally like set you free in like an open range, you know, like, yeah, it's very much like that. Yeah. I feel like your spiritual and your physical world, like once you go into this new beginning, I feel like your spiritual world and your physical world, it's gonna be more like peaceful. It's gonna be more calming here, right? It's gonna make more sense. It's gonna connect better for you as well, right? And then we have 8 of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like the situation where you're feeling like trapped and tied down into here as well, right? I feel like the cactus with the pot, like the pot broke, right? Like before I even planted it, the pot broke, right? And I feel like that's almost what you're going through at this time, right? Especially with this 8 of Cups down here with all this shattered glass. I feel like the old scenario here, the old situation here, I feel like it's going to come to a point where it's going to be a breaking point, right? Like I feel like the more you allow yourself to keep going down this path where you know it's not really what you're wanting to do, where you're supposed to be going here, right? But you're still there, right? I feel like the situations around you, it's gonna like start crumbling down, right? And I feel like that's what's going to be pushing you towards your new beginning here as well. I feel like it's like the old way of being, everything's breaking down here for you. And yeah, it's gonna have Sagittarius. I feel like it's gonna be you taking the courage to like stand up and go find your truth. Go. It's gonna take you finding the courage to stand up, get on your bike, get on your own 2 feet, and decide where it is you're trying to go. Go find out where it is you're supposed to be at here as well, right? It's gonna take you finding the courage, you finding your truth, you find, you know, like don't make the universe force you to go into the situation, right? Depending on where you have Pluto at as well, right? Yeah, depending on where you have Pluto at, it's almost like if you're not hearing the signs and moving as you're supposed to, the universe, Pluto, will come in, right, and destroy that thing for you and make you have to rebuild it yourself, right? So take action into your own hands. If there's something that you don't like here, if there's something that makes you uncomfortable, take hold of it, take reign of it, right? Like nobody else can do that for you, right? But the universe. And so if you're not happy in a situation, the universe will move things around for you. The universe will change things. It'll make it makes changes for you that I don't think you realize that you knew you needed here as well, right? Yeah. And then we have 2 of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. This could be this situation could be involving really anything here, right? Could be your home, could be a love relationship, it could be your career here as well. It really could be involving anything. It really could be involving anything. But we do have the 2 of Cups down here. This could be involving a contract here, right? A binding contract, right? It could be for your work. It could be, you know, a lease that you have. It could be a marriage here as well, right? It's a contract. I feel like there's going to be some truths coming out about this contract that could be making you walk away here as well. So you could find more balance within yourself. You could be working with an Aquarius or a Capricorn here as well. All right, what is this devil card? What is this devil card? We have 2 of swords. Yeah. I feel like whatever's been keeping you stuck. And look, she's tied up on with strings too, right? So is he. Whatever like addictions, toxic relationships, toxic people here as well. Whatever it is that you're dealing with at this time that you're feeling like it's kind of like had you wrapped up here at this time. I feel like you're trying your best not to pay any attention here as well, right? I feel like you're just trying to like still go on with your business and not allow like the negativity to come and like attack you. Not allow like the toxic like verbal exchange. Like I feel like there's like a lot of like negative words here, right? Going on around you. And like trying to get you wrapped up, trying to get an emotional response from you as well, right? And I feel like you're doing your level damnedest to not pay any attention here, right? Just staying on your path, focusing on your own paper. If people are trying to come in and like irritate you here as well, you're avoiding it. Like you're just focusing in on like even though they're trying to get her wrapped up here, right? Look at this picture. She's still smiling. Even though people are like putting negative thoughts, emotions, whatever into your mind here as well, she's still smiling. Like she's not focused in on like all the craziness, all the chaos going on around her here as well. And we had the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like this situation could be involving work, right? There could be a lot of negative people, negative energy in your workplace, right? A lot of negativity. And I feel like you're almost avoiding it. Like I feel like you're there, you're experiencing it, you're hearing it, you're observing it, you're paying attention, right? But it's not distracting you from getting your work done, controlling the things that you can control here, right? Like I feel like at this time you're becoming non-reactive to manipulation, non-reactive to people trying to get you wrapped up here as well. I feel like you're really protecting yourself at this time from allowing these different people, different energies from coming in and taking you away from what really matters, what really counts here as well, right? And then we have the King of Pentacles. And then we have the King of Pentacles. This could be like a boss figure for you here as well. This could be somebody that writes your paychecks, somebody that gives you money. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, right? I feel like there's this character here at work who kind of looks at you like you're a pet, right? Like I feel like they look good. I feel like they smell good. I feel like they have a lot of things here as well. A lot of belongings, a lot of attachments here as well, right? Especially with him sitting next to this dog. I feel like this is the kind of person that always has to have somebody like next to them. Always has to be on the phone with somebody. Always has to blah blah blah. I feel like they look like they're made of money, like like they have a lot of money here as well, right? I feel like that's almost this devil card here, right? I feel like this person is trying to manipulate you, trying to swindle you, trying to make you go in the direction that they're going in as well. And I feel like this is a person who really looks good, right? Once again, they look good. They smell good here. It's the King of Pentacles and this devil card. Look how good he looks. I mean, I would go on a picnic with him. I mean, I'm just saying. But I don't think this is a healthy person. I feel like this is a person that has addiction issues, a person who is manipulative, who is very controlling, or like a smooth talker, like somebody that really doesn't have like the best intentions for you here either. I feel like this is the person that's trying to come in and irritate you, have negative word exchanges. Like, look at these birds like pawing at this girl, right? Yeah, I feel like it's this King of Pentacles that's coming in almost like you could work with this person here, right? Yeah. Under this full card, we have the Tower in reverse, right? I feel like you've made the decision to go ahead and make the changes necessary for your life, instead of allowing Pluto to come in and make the changes for you as well, right? Pluto is the planet of destruction, right? That's the Tower, that's Scorpio here, right? I feel like you're taking decisive action. You're deciding where everything is beginning and where everything is ending here, right? Like, I feel like you have crystal clear vision. You're stretching yourself out, reaching out on a limb here, and doing the things necessary to change so that you can avoid this Tower card, right? I feel like this King of Pentacles character here almost tries to bring all these chaos fairies, right? Like all these little chaos fairies. I feel like they try to like bring in chaos for you, bring in destruction here, right? No, I feel like you went ahead and you made the appropriate changes to correct whatever damage could have been done here as well, right? Yeah. You're seeing what needs to be done. You're being a leader. You're going ahead and stepping out and doing what it is you're supposed to be doing in order to prevent anybody from coming in and tearing down what it is you built, right? And then we have Five of Cups. And then we have Five of Cups. I feel like when you make this new beginning, once again, back to the cactus story. I feel like when you first make this change here, I feel like at first it's going to feel kind of sad. I feel like you're going to be very protective about it. You're not really going to want, but honestly, I feel like having those emotions, like the sadness of like leaving it behind or the sadness of having to move it on, I feel like that's honestly just a drain for yourself, right? Because what's coming in after that, you're not realizing, hey, like you still have two cups back here, right? Like you're not realizing like, yeah, there's change. Yeah, there's negative things happening, but like I still have so many great things coming in for myself, right? And so I feel like I feel like if you're going through any sadness about leaving some things behind here, I feel like it's only temporary. I feel like they're not even like, it's not even like real sadness or real fears here either, right? And then we have the Magician. And then we have the Magician, yeah. It's almost like you're especially with this Five of Cups here, it's almost, and the Magician, I feel like it's almost like you're taking like the sad energies that are happening around you and like transmuting the energies. Look, both of them have drains here, right? But this one looks like an actual drain. This one looks like magical, etheric, whatever. I feel like you're taking like sad emotions, like things that you're not really, depression, anything like, regrets of having to leave it behind here. And I feel like you're really transmuting this energy and turning something sad into something so beautiful, so great here as well. Right? Yeah, I feel like you're going into heavy manifestation mode. I feel like you're really allowing yourself to go through these things, experience these certain things here as well, but not allowing to stay in that place, right? Like seeing it different, looking at it from a different perspective, so you can really get on the path that you're supposed to be, right? Be in a more affirmation-based space as well. What is this Two of Pentacles? What is this Two of Pentacles? We have Queen of Swords. Yes, I feel like your money will, I feel like your money is really going to start accumulating here whenever you're really pushing your feelings to the side, right? Like really just focusing in on what you need to, not allowing yourself to be overtaken by how you're feeling about certain things here as well, right? Like you're looking at things very crystal clear, very matter of fact here, right? Yeah. You're putting up your feelings about things. Like that's the only way you can really gain momentum here. You can really balance yourself out here as well. Instead of pushing out emotions here as well, I feel like you're in a space where you're more or less like receiving more truths here, a lot more open to like the facts, what's really going on here as well. Like not relying solely based on your intuition as well, right? And then we have King of Wands. And then we have King of Wands. I feel like this is you. If this is not you, Sagittarius, if this is a feminine energy, I feel like you could be working next to a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries here as well, right? If this King of Wands is you, I feel like you could be working very closely with an air sign woman. That's Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or any woman who's almost kind of like cold, very Saturnian here as well, right? Somebody who is a lot more like matter of fact about things, right? Somebody that's a lot more logical here, right? I feel like these two are almost like yin and yang here as well, right? Like, look, I feel like they're just like kind of watching each other here as well, right? I feel like this King of Wands almost doesn't allow the King of Swords to even know that they're paying attention here as well, right? Yeah. Yeah, it almost looks, look at this Two of Pentacles here. It almost looks like this is air and this is like fire, right? You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of like how this is like a red and this is, yeah, especially with this Queen of Swords and this King of Wands down here, right? I feel like it's very much yin and yang energy, right? I feel like you could have a teammate, a lover, anybody like that coming in, and I feel like they're almost like helping you with your finances. I feel like they're helping you like with support here, right, as well. And I feel like it's going to be beneficial for you. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. This could be something that you're leaving behind here as well. This could be something that you could be feeling left out from as well, right? I feel like if there is a separation here, I don't feel like I feel like you, ooh, that's what it is. I feel like you could be trying to balance yourself out after this kind of separation has happened here as well, right? Yeah, that's what, yeah. I feel like you're trying to find your footing, your grounding here as well. After there could have been a situation that ended here between this this Queen of Swords and this King of Wands. Yeah. Yep. And then we had the Eight of Cups. Yeah, somebody walked away here. Ooh, my neck is killing me. Ooh. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there could have been a Queen of Pentacles here that could have walked away as well. And we have Page of Cups from a love offer. Yes. Yeah. And then we have Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this Queen of Pentacles could have walked away from somebody, something, some situation here in order to really work on their own growth, their own self, what it is they're truly wanting to do here as well, right? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there could be a lot of different people coming in and like having love offers as well. But I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is really just kind of focusing in on themselves, their well-being, what it is they're surrounding themselves with here as well, focusing on how they're feeling so they can help themselves grow as well, right? What is this Knight of Swords? We have the Death card. I just saw 22. I thought it was 22, but I don't think that was. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a truth that's coming in here for you, Sagittarius, at this time. That's really going to help push you to that transformational point, that transformational state here for you as well, right? Once again, pushing you towards Pluto, pushing you towards change, you know, the tearing down of things to be rebuilt here as well, right? There's going to be a truth that comes in that is really going to be life-changing for you, right? It's really going to help push you in the direction that you're supposed to be going in as well. And we have Six of Swords. It's pushing you in the direction that you're supposed to be going in, right? With the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like the direction that you're going in, I feel like it's brand new, right? I feel like it's brand new. I don't think this is something that you had expected either. Yeah. I feel like you're really changing how you're moving out here in the world as well, right? Yeah. What is this Two of Cups? What is this Two of Cups? Knight of Wands. Yeah. I feel like there's going to be a love interest that's coming in at this time. I feel like they're going to be very inspirational. I feel like they're really going to ignite passion in you that I don't think that you've experienced in a while here, Sagittarius, right? And then we have the Hermit. It could be with a Virgo, right? It could be with a Virgo here. And then we have Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it almost looks like there's a third party that could be going on here at this time, right? I feel like that's something that you're kind of separating yourself from here as well, right? How I'm also seeing this, I feel like you could be teaming up with a group of people here, right? That really are very inspirational to you, right? It's almost like as you're out here like just shining your light, right? Like I feel like there's like a group of people that are almost like coming in and like helping support you, helping you realize like your truth, your magic here as well, right? Like I feel like they're very supportive, they're very uplifting for you as well. Very uplifting, right? It's like as you're out here shining, like they're almost like in support of it. They're like helping you, allowing you to have these spaces here as well, right? So you can really go within yourself and feel your passion here as well with this Knight of Wands. right? All right, guys, let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the comments. Just one. Make a meal. Yeah, I feel like at this time you're going to be spending a lot of time in your home, working with your hands here as well. Really taking time out to be mindful as to how you're moving out here. Really taking care of yourself, right? Like I feel like you're very mindful at this time as to what you're using as nourishment for yourself. This doesn't even have to just be with food here as well, right? Yeah, I feel like you're paying a lot more attention to just taking care of things, looking after things, like being in the moment, enjoying yourself here as well, right? I feel like you could be focusing on your health more as well, right? Yeah, a lot more vegetables, a lot more vegetables here. Keep in mind the more time that you're taking out to like really like go through these like everyday daily things that you do, like cooking, and you're finding enjoyment in that as well, like the better it's going to be for you, right? Like cooking shouldn't have to be a chore. Like that should be something that you're like enjoying to do. Like it's something that you're doing for yourself here as well, right? And for others. And being very mindful as to like how you're feeling as you're doing these things, right? Don't like rush around and do, like take care of things like as you should, and like be like it's like a mindful state here as well, right? Especially when you're even when you're like eating, just being mindful, like enjoying every second. And I feel like there's going to be a space here where it's like you're doing things for yourself and you're finding enjoyment here, but it almost benefits others as well, right? Yeah, I feel like whatever it is that you're doing with your hands, I feel like you're finding a lot of enjoyment here. A lot of enjoyment. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.